Hello and welcome back to FIFA Manager 2020 and our first match day here in Vanora National League South. And we are going to play at home against Wellstone here with a Bassett Football Club, and hopefully we can make something good out of it. Would certainly be a good start to the season and a good way to keep things going our way. And we're probably not going to have that many things that are going to go our way throughout the season, but we will certainly try to have it that way. One of the things that we have changed here from the last episode is changing the lineup criteria here for our lineup assistant. So focusing on age, energy, and possession bias, and player level, and also talent a little bit. Probably maybe shouldn't be that important with the position bias, so we'll change that up a little bit, and we'll press all right, and we'll press lineup assistant again, but that doesn't really change anything, so that's quite all right. So let's have our first talk here of the season, and that is going to be here with Harry Hemel, and we will tell him what we can't put a contract to him really, so we will say perfect shape for next game. Yeah, gain some morale and form, so that should be good. And here for the first match day, I think we will go with another instant result. So as said, we are meeting Wellstone, our team rating at 513 versus their 560, so will be a tough game for sure. And we'll go out there and give it your best only, so a very safe talk here for the first match day. Unfortunately, it starts off very badly here with a goal against us in the 7th minute, but making it all equal here before the end of the first half. So the scoreline after one half for Bassett versus Wellstone is 1-1. And looking pretty decent overall. Not if we're looking on the stats though. Shots is really bad, but this isn't the actual stats after one half, because if I say them and 2 minutes later when we have finished the second half, you will see that they will not be correct. For example, Wellstone can have less shots and shots on target after full time than they have now, so I don't take that too much into consideration after one half, so to say, this stats, so that's why I'm not going to repeat them. But we'll continue here and so just play like we practice in training here, and let our assistant manager do the individual talks and some massages and everything like that to our players. So not too much happening here so far in the second half, but of course we are only really seeing goals, but we managed to get in a goal in the 88th minute, turning this draw to a win, something that Spain just did minutes ago actually here today on 15th of October, playing versus Sweden in the European qualification for the European European Championship, or that is coming up. Sweden, I didn't watch the match, I just watched the result, and very surprising we almost won the game, but Spain getting in with equalizer in the very last minute, so very disappointing, but still a really great match, of course, for Sweden, and this definitely were a good match for us as well here, Bassett. So the final scoreline, as I said, 2-1 for Bassett versus Wellstone. Shots 2-8, shots on target 2-5, chances 2-9, and possession 39-61%. So definitely got away with a result probably better than we should have. and 809 attending that game. So that is pretty darn well as well. And the attendance there sort of suggests that we might be on the top in terms of average attendance for the league, which will definitely help us here with our financial status probably. So let's see here. Let's see here. I don't really like any of these options here, but we will go with this option because I think the youth department is really where we're going to focus everything with. So let's see here. So we'll go with, of course, that we try to take considerations of character for all our signings. That isn't really that true, but we can always say that it is. Open day forgotten, yeah, that's not too bad. We sold 85 season tickets, bringing 33k to the club, which is pretty good for our sort of club, I would say. So quite happy with that. And as I said, I'm definitely quite happy with the win there. So we will continue here towards the next match day and see who we will meet there. I guess it's Hemel Hempstead, and we will be playing as an away team. And they are 16th in the league, so I guess they won as well. Will probably be a little bit of a hard game. And here we are again, Hemel Hempstead. Their team rating 534 versus our 521. So should be very even here if we're looking only on the total team rating. And we managed to go up to 525 after our lineup assistant doing the job required, so to say. We should talk to one more player here, so we'll do Tom Smith. And let's see here. So, what should we say? Should we say train harder? Let's see. Higher objectives. I don't know if that really were what he wanted to hear. He might have dropped form there, but yeah. We'll try to push our young player to get even better. He's definitely a player that we want to look out for or take care of, so to say. And definitely pretty soon try to get in on a new contract. That is definitely a player that we can't lose. Tom Smith, that is. And we do manage to take the lead here after one half. So after one half, the scoreline is 1-0 for Bassett versus Hemel Hempstead. Let's see here. Yeah, the stats again here. I'm not going to talk about them after one half, but it looks like it's a pretty even game. So we'll do a kind of defensive halftime talk here. And we'll let our assistant do this here again. And atmosphere up to 19 already somehow. And yeah, that's perfectly well with me. Tom Smith extending the lead there in the 66th minute to 2-0 here. And that is the scoreline after full time as well. So let's look at the rest of the stats here. So shots after full time 4-6. Shots on target 2-1. Chances 4 versus 8. And possession 60 versus 40%. So again, maybe a result that we didn't really deserve, but we will not complain that we are winning matches which we maybe shouldn't. And up to 4th place in the league after that match. And we'll continue here. And our sports going up to 15 there already, which is pretty nice. Richard's out for a while. outbound there, and transfer list, yeah, closing. I can't do too much about it. We don't have any budget for anything, so I don't see us doing anything there, really. We should be looking at contracts though. So let's see here. End of contract this year. So for Brunt, so don't know if we should extend him, but Hamlin and Tom Smith is definitely players that we would like to prolong. Hamlin, of course, is not our player, so we will not do that. Tom Smith here doesn't want to prolong his contract at the moment. Hartridge, not our player either. Patton, I know is our player. I don't really want to offer a contract extension just yet though. Then Rooney, how's the case here? So this is actually a player of ours as well, and he's at pretty good level here. I think this player could definitely be a player that we could want to extend the contract, but it doesn't seem like we can really do that with anyone, so we will just skip that for now and move towards the next match. That is going to be against Slough, and this time at home. Slough 13 in the league at the moment, so it should be an easier game, but of course the current status doesn't tell everything, but in fact here seems to be correct. Our team rating 532 versus their 474, and playing at home should be a pretty easy win actually, and I will hope that it is just that way. And I will go with the team and dynamics again here. This time we'll talk to Ryan Brunt here. And a perfect shape for next game. Could up his form and morale. We have a sponsor offer here for some ad boards, and finally a good number there. So we'll ask to increase the number, and the sum only got up the number a little bit, but that's all right. Gaining some more cash, and we still have 23 ad boards free. So that is something we're going to look into as fast as possible to get signed, so to say. And we'll play this match and go with a little bit of a more risky talk. And while this game is running, remember to smash that like button if you are enjoying the content. Also, if you haven't also already, hit that subscribe button if you want to be sure that you're not missing out on any of the content that we upload daily here on Rawslowgaming. And we'll go with a little bit of an even more risky talk here, and say to the lads that they must win, basically. So hopefully that will fall into place. And yeah, guys, if you want to be super duper sure of not missing out, you can hit that small notification bell as well. And yeah, we are not winning, so I guess we will lose some confidence from the lads here, since we only managed to get a draw here. So final scoreline for Bassett versus Slough is 1-1. In total we have 1 no speech point, so that's sort of all right. The stats here: shots 3-2, shots on target 2-2, and chances 5-3, possession 61 to 39%. So overall decent. Our chances or conversions of chances dropping down there a little bit after that match. That's totally fine as well. Still forced in the league, also totally fine. And our cash actually up to 76k, so that's very good for us. We must miss the sponsor win bonus there for the match against Slough, which were a little bit unfortunate, of course, but that's all right. And next game coming up here is against Hampton and Richmond, who are sixth in the league, and again, of course, an away match, so that will definitely be tougher, I would believe, but we will see here what will happen. First we have the transfer window. We'll go fast. I don't really think that we are going to be able to do anything. I kind of like this transfer window thingy more than how it is in Football Manager, but still this is less flexible still, so I don't think it's perfect. There is like a lot of features that I think they have borrowed from each other and could learn from each other, even though FIFA Manager is a discontinued game. There is a lot of stuff here that really could be something to think about for a Football Manager and the other way around. So let's see here. Most expensive player in the league, Aston Oxborough, but he must be on loan from some club, from Norwich City, but possibly a 60 general skill level player, so that is certainly very, very good. Hemel actually one of the top players as well, and we have actually quite a few of our own players here. Harry Smith, Alex Hartridge, Ryan Brandt and Tom Smith, that is high up on the market value as well. And apparently Wolves had a really good season in August here in the English football, since they were having all three players in the top three, so to say. The match against Hampton and Richmond here, our team rating 525 versus their 534, so probably going to be a darn close match. So let's see here, we'll do another team talk here, and this time with Hartridge. And let's see here. Along from Exeter Town, unfortunately. And let's see here. Tell them to become stronger. And some more AdWords here. Again, 6 AdWords. And again, around 3K. We'll just sign it here for 1 year and 9 AdWords. And our cash now up to 96K. It's almost 100K, and hopefully we can keep that coming, so today. And we'll go with give it your best here for this match. Taking an early lead here in the 9th minute there by Rawslowgaming. Always feeling nice. Unfortunately getting equalizer there in the 27th minute, so after one half it's calling 1-1 for Bassett versus Hampton and Richmond Borough. And again, we will not discuss this here in halftime that much, and of course also we will try different ways to play the game. Here in the beginning we will do a little bit of instant results, then we will do some 3D highlights, and we will also do team control later on, so basically playing the match as a FIFA 2013 or 2010 match or something like that. You will understand when you see the match engine, but I think that will be fun overall. Unfortunately here we managed to lose out just in the end, so the final scoreline Bassett versus Hampton and Richmond Borough is 1-2. And the stats for the match: shots 3-6, shots on target 1-5, chances 4-8, and the possession 40-60%. So I think the first match that we maybe shouldn't have won, that we didn't win. So that's all right. Unfortunately dropping down very many places after that match, down to 10th place in the league, 3 points up to promotion, and 6 points clear of the relegation zone. So also regarding how we are playing the game, if you have any comments, thoughts or anything like that, do leave a comment. I read everything and I take everything you right into consideration, of course. So if you think I should do something in some other way, do please write it so I can get that information that you want to see it done in some other way. So transfer window now closed, so we can't really do anything else regarding that, unfortunately. And a new month, so basically our cash burning through there fast, unfortunately. Next game, and probably last game of this episode here, City against Maidstone United. We will be playing at home. Our team rating of 521 versus their 546. So I think this should be a pretty even game. But yeah, we'll see. Up to 521, yeah. So next one to speak with is Jordan Simpson. And he should really improve or work harder. He's got a decent form and morale, so that's alright. Higher objectives. And he accepts this. I don't know really what that is all about, so to say. So we get an offer here for 1 year for a platinum sponsor. We'll negotiate to increase the sum, and we'll accept that just to have it as fast as possible in the season, so to say. Don't want to lose anything here. And regarding that, let's take a look here at the financial status. So this is definitely not a graph that we were looking at when we were playing the German team, Eintracht and Bamberg. Then everything was going down all the time. Now it isn't that bad, so that's all right. And at the end of September, if we were not bringing in any income, we would be at 46k, so that's all right. How long would we be if we didn't bring in anything? So end of November, you would be in the negatives in cash. I don't think that's likely to happen whatsoever. Sponsors, we are up. Tickets, we are having like 200k more that we should get in. TV money is 0. Merchandise, yeah, I think we are pretty on par with our budget, so should be all right. And let's play this match here, and I will go out there with a little bit of a risky talk with a win is possible today. And that will be hard since we got a red card in the 10th minute there. Tom Smith, and training by 1 just in the end of the first half. So we'll definitely go on with a more chilled talk here, and just say come on. And let our assistant do his magic again in the halftime talk. And getting a second goal against theirs there in the 68th minute, and losing the game by 2 goals in the end to Maidstone United. So the final score 0-2 for Bassett versus Maidstone. Shots 2-6, shots on target 1-4, chances 2-6, and possession 40-60%. So can't say too much about that either, unfortunately. And unfortunately dropping down to 12th place after that match. 6 points up to the promotion spot, and 5 points clear of the relegation zone, and really dropping down here in conversion on chances. And we are having too few chances and conversing them too bad. Attendance there going up though. Maidstone, very good attendance actually in that match with 969. Speech went wrong, so losing a little bit of trust there, I guess, which is not too good at all. So this match will be in the next episode, I think, and we'll check our mail first here before we say anything. So let's see here. Sponsor offer, we already took care of that. And further speech went wrong. So yeah, I understand. Strong negative effect of trust and morale of our players here, unfortunately. And yeah, that's how we're going to leave it here. So if you want to see more on how we managed to take care of that problem, make sure you tune in to the next episode. With that said, thanks so much for watching today, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.